Joined by Director of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism, Doug Blount, and we're standing here in front of Brew Tavern here at Explore Park. You may remember, if you're familiar with the park, Brew Tavern once upon a time was a restaurant out here at the park, and could be a restaurant, could be something else in the future as we work to develop the adventure plan. Doug, talk a little bit about where the adventure plan is at this point.
Well, we've began the implementation of the adventure plan for Explore Park. We're right now working with Roanoke Disc Golf Club and beginning the construction and layout of a new 18-hole disc golf course here at the park. We're also working with the Roanoke International Mountain Bike Association to develop a set of plans for a conceptual design for the mountain bike facility here at the park and expanding the mountain bike trails. In addition to that, we're currently looking at developing new camps for this upcoming summer for children, as well as activities and instructional programs for adults and families.
Now, you mentioned the bike course, the disc golf course. A lot of that is being done with the help of local partners. Can you talk about how we're working with other organizations, groups in the area to make this happen?
Yeah, very important is, we need to be able to have partners to build volunteers to help to leverage these type of recreational amenities. And the best way to do that is to have people in your own community that are going to be able to use and enjoy these type of recreation amenities. So it's been a great opportunity to be able to work with locals that have a passion for these different type of activities, and they're bringing their sweat equity as well as private fundraising to help to make some of these recreational amenities a reality.
Now, the master plan is really a 20-year process. You can check it out online at explorepark.org/adventure plan if you want to find out more. I know that there are a lot of moving pieces to it, so there's some flexibility, but where do you think we're going to be 5-10 years down the road here at Explore?
Well, we've had a great deal of interest in the adventure plan, and I would expect with the right type of partners that my hope is that we will be able to make this a reality much sooner versus later, to where we're not having to wait 15 or 20 years to be able to see these improvements. I hope within 5 years to have partners to be able to provide camping, to be able to provide mountain bike facilities, ropes course opportunities, other overnight type of accommodations through whether it's a lodge or cabins. So I think that with the putting together a plan that makes sense from a feasibility standpoint, that's also has a lot of interest of people, not only on a local level but on a national level from a tourism standpoint. I think being able to bring all of these folks together, I think that's going to help us to expedite this implementation of the adventure plan. And
having a full plan in place really does help structure the interest and focus folks that might be interested in developing out here, doesn't it?
Exactly. And we're still looking for partners. If there are people that are interested, that have a passion for some type of outdoor recreation opportunity, that fits within the adventure plan, we'd love to be able to sit down and talk with you about it, whether you're an individual, nonprofit organization, or a private entity. We would love to be able to have that opportunity.
Okay, now before we wrap up, you've mentioned there are several things we've done. We've increased the programming. One thing we didn't talk about today, wedding rentals. A lot of folks are coming out here getting married, especially during the spring and summer seasons. What are you most proud of in the few years that Roanoke County has taken over the facility?
I think that we've been able to open up the park to where people are able to get out here now and enjoy just the natural beauty. I mean, that was the whole driving factor for developing the adventure plan, is the rolling terrain, having access to the Roanoke River, having the mountain bike facilities, just taking advantage of what we have and turning that to where our citizens can be able to use it.
And that's one of the key pieces of Explore Park. Even we use the term development often about bringing in these amenities, but development doesn't mean we're destroying the natural habitat. In fact, that's one of the most important parts of the facility that's going to be preserved, as is evidenced by the plan if you check that out online. Well, thanks, Doug, for your time today, and we'll look forward to great things out here at Explore Park.